What's up, guys? GotDave here, and happy Friday. Wrapping up beta week. My 5 videos, just odds and ends about the beta. And the real star of the show has been this guy that I know up in the canyon. That's who I've been talking about all week, like who's been pretty much, you know, telling me things or asking me things, and they've given me quite a few topics to talk about this bike. And he like comes over and he's like kind of smiling, and he's like, it cracks me up that you picked the 500, you know, like out of the 4, you know, out of the 350, the 390, the 410, and the, you know, like they got or the 430 or whatever, and then the 500, they got 4 different sizes. And he's like, it cracks me up that you picked the 500. And I go, dude, for street riding, you gotta have the monster power, you know, that like, so you can go on the freeway at like 80 miles an hour or whatever, and you don't have people running you down because you're like on the pin, you know. Like when I had my WR250, okay, like I'd be on the freeway and I would be like basically floored in top gear. I don't remember if it had 5 or 6 on that bike. I would be floored in top gear, doing like 70 miles an hour, and that is all it would do, man. And that is all it would pull, you know, that like the wind resistance or whatever you want to say. That is as fast as that bike would go. And 70 miles an hour on the freeway around here is not fast enough. I knew that, and I knew not to get a small bike. I knew if I got something smaller than the top of the line, and I even put out a video about this before, that like if Beta made a 525, I would have gotten the 525 instead of the 500 that I got, honestly. I didn't want something slow. I didn't want, you know, I've already got the Grom. I didn't want to have a bike that I wished was faster, or that I'm like, oh, maybe I should do an air cleaner, maybe I should do an exhaust, like trying to make it faster, when what I should have done is buy like a fast bike in the first place. So that's why I got it. But the thing is, what he always like laughs about is how much more, and this is what he talks about, is how much more balanced the 350 is for riding off-road. You know, and he talks about, he's like, dude, that 350 is so much lighter and so much more balanced, like front to rear, like it's just perfectly centered by having that smaller engine in there. And I believe him, you know, I totally believe him, because he goes and rides all the time, and he puts a lot of miles on his Beta off-road, and that is only like the only thing that he bought it for. You know, he basically, like, he bought the bike and he just took the signals and everything off of it, and he just uses it for off-road. And when he first told me that, I was like, wow, you know, that's kind of like a lot of money to pay for a bike just to use it like off-road. Like you could just get like a green sticker bike or a red sticker bike, or, you know, like an actual dirt bike. And he's like, but it's not the same thing. He's like, because a plated bike, you could ride it anywhere. You know, like you could ride it like not only like where like an off-road, like a red sticker, green sticker bike could go, but you can also ride like forest trails and fire roads and different like open use areas that an actual dirt bike, even being like even a green sticker dirt bike, would not be allowed to go. You can go anywhere you want. And so I was like, wow, you know, that's cool. You know, that's good thinking that you knew that and that you got that bike on purpose because of that. You know, like that's totally cool. Just figured I'd talk about that, because he was saying that 350 is the way to go when it comes to an off-road bike. So I don't know if any of you guys do off-road and you have an opinion about that, like if you have, you know, like a smaller bike versus a bigger bike, let me know, you know, because I believe it. You know, lighter is better off-road. And that's why I like my my 250 two-stroke off-road, is because it's like probably like a 200-pound bike. You know, it is like super light, and it makes a big difference. Weight makes a huge difference. Well, I'm gonna stop talking so I can start riding. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Peace.